Now then, let's have a look at the bullish momentum data mining filter. So that's when I click on this button down here, I get a list of stocks, and you can see there's quite a few at the moment which are showing bullish momentum. Well, what does that mean? These are medium to high risk stocks that I'm looking at for holding for a typically 1 to 3 month period. I'm looking for a 20% plus return, maybe 20-25% plus. Well, how do I decide when to get in? What about getting out? Well, that's what I'm going to be discussing in the monthly newsletters, and talking about how I look at 2 or 3 day lows, price lows on these as a point when I may well get out. But with any of these, once I've thrown up the names, that's the starting point. I may well then, well, what I'd look to do is then click on the momentum chart and just see the price chart. And you can see the nice little rises that you get in these. And as I say, I'm looking at what the momentum indicators are doing, as well as just looking at the price chart. Now in the future chapter, in the further chapter, when I go into these indicators, these tabs down here, I will go into how I read these charts. But for now, I just want you to know that the bullish momentum list names, which are given here, save me a heck of a lot of time. They give you the names straight up, which I think are worth examining from the perspective of looking at short-term 1 to 3 month, medium to high risk, 20% returns. Especially good for spread bettors and CFD traders. And how do I flick through them once I've got them? Well, once I've clicked on momentum, I can then scroll through each one after the other. And you can see how with some of them, you can see the nice upward trends being formed. And I zoom in, by the way, by just holding the left mouse key, keeping it depressed while I scroll across, and that allows me to zoom in on a particular area. And what's again important as I go through all of these is to actually read and understand these charts here, which is, as I say, what I'll do in the next chapter.